I think oftentimes we get this idea in life that you need a vacation in order to de-stress, to get away from things, to refocus. Perhaps that getting away and taking a vacation will help you get away from stress. But what I found, at least for myself, is that this often does not happen. I will often spend a lot of my time away worrying about the things that are piling up at home, worrying about the things that I should be doing, worrying about the things that I have left undone or didn't get done. And something that I learned this past year that's really kind of revolutionized my thinking about this is that time off will never cure your stress. Because the time off will never cure your stress, because the problem is not how you spend your time off. The problem is how you spend the rest of your life. The problem is not how you spend your time off. The problem is how you spend your time on. And so if you've come to this new year and you're thinking, I need some more vacation this year, God bless you, and I hope that you get to take all the vacation that you hope that you can. But here's the thing. That vacation is not going to cure whatever's going on in your life. Maybe you've come to the new year and you're like, I don't like resolutions, but you kind of sort of do. And you think maybe this year will be different and I'll try again to fix that nagging problem in my life. I'll actually lose the weight this year. I'll actually start exercising this year, or I'll actually start cooking, or I'll actually start being happy, or whatever the case may be. And so you've got this great idea at the beginning of the year, and you're like, this year is going to be different. But the thing is, if you don't look at the way that you're living in your day-to-day life, you're going to come around this time next year, and you're going to realize, it hadn't happened again this year either. Or maybe some of you are thinking, you're like, maybe I need to get closer to God in this new year, and maybe I need to take a step closer to God. And if you're honest with yourself, there's things that are happening in your life that make you question of even if faith is even working in your life, even if God is even working in your life, even if things just aren't really making sense in your life. Or maybe you come to a place this time of year and in your life and you're like, I'm just not happy, or I'm not fulfilled in the way that I thought I would be, and something is just missing. Or maybe you think to yourself, I should have a resolution this year because I know things need to get better. Things can't stay the way they are. But having a resolution just really feels like another thing to do. Another thing to do in my incredibly busy life. And I don't need just another thing to do. And maybe this has you thinking, is the way I'm living working? What about your schedule? Is it working? Is your schedule working? Is your schedule, your pace, your busyness, your have to get here, have to do this, is it working for you and for those closest to you that you care about? Or what about your insecurities, your unresolved hurts, the lack of forgiveness that you're holding on to, the anxieties and fears? How are they working out for you? Are they working for you? Jesus said, I'm the way, and I came so that they could live life to the fullest. I came so that you could live life to the fullest. And you might be thinking, that's fine. That's fine. But you don't understand what I've got to do. I've got to push just a little bit harder. And if I push just a little bit harder, I'm going to make my goal. I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to finish this project. I'm going to actually get my resolution done this year. I've got the willpower to do it. I am motivated. I just need to push just a little bit harder and achieve just a little bit more. But here's the deal. If you achieve everything that you've ever desired for, if you achieve all your goals and you get everything that you had hoped for and you receive that in life, then you're going to start worrying, well, maybe I'm going to lose it. How am I going to hang on to it? And so it just shifts from trying to acquire to trying to figure out how to hang on to it. This way, it doesn't seem to be working. And here's the thing. Jesus is inviting you. Jesus is inviting you to set aside the way of the world. Jesus is inviting you to set aside the way that leads to death and to live a better way. A better way. A way that is truly leading to life, a life lived to the fullest. a way of life that lacks the worry of the world, a way of life that is for purpose, that allows you to live for God and live for helping other people, a way that frees you from the slavery of having to worry about things, about your past, and having anxiety about the future, because God allows you to live in and for today. So if you're tired of the way you're living, tired of the stress, tired of being miserable, tired of the anxiety, of the anxiousness, of the fearfulness, tired of thinking it all depends on you, tired of drinking too much, tired of holding on to jealousy in your heart, if that's where you are today, if you are tired of living this way, Jesus says, there is a better way. There is a better way. Jesus says, do not be troubled. I am the way. I am the way.